Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm Jeff Moore, published author, professional trader for 16 years. But in this one, I'm going to be talking about the most underrated way to effectively trade the TTM squeeze. So if you trade the TTM squeeze and you're looking to improve your results, I'm going to share with you a technique in this video lesson. In my opinion, it's the most underrated way to effectively trade the TTM squeeze. Now, we're looking at a squeeze, so it's in a beautiful daily squeeze. There's a couple of things I don't like about this trade. Number one is I don't like that the blue's crossing the red. To me, what I have seen in my experience is that's an indication that the bearish momentum is starting to pick up. Watch out. 9 times out of 10 in the past, I would enter right here. And probably 7 out of those trades I would lose because of this very concept. Once the blue line crosses the red, pay attention. That momentum is strengthening. And in my experience, just like over there where I circled, that leads to the blue crossing the pink. Now, if the blue crosses the pink to the downside, I have no business being bullish. So this is what I'm projecting out in the future. Doesn't mean it will happen. I don't know the future any more than you don't know the future. That blue is going to cross. So if I enter right now bullishly, which I will not, because none of these momentums shifted. And if that blue crosses the pink, then this momentum is going to continue to the downside. I don't want to be in this trade unless the momentum is giving me a sign. So here's what I'm looking to happen. I'm looking for that blue to cross the pink. Then the blue is going to go down, and it's going to hit one of these moving averages. Now, I don't have orange, so just bear with me. Just pretend like that's orange. I am now looking for the blue to come down and price action to hit the orange. That's my first line of attack. Okay, but what might happen is it might come down here, and it might hook up into a bear flag. That's very possible, right? First low, 2 to 5 day hookup or 2 to 5 bar, bear flag. So once the blue crosses the pink, my brain is now shifting to bearish. I'll be looking for bear flags. I'll be looking for squeezes to the downside unless it hits my longer term moving averages. Could hook up, roll back down, then hit the green. Here's what I'm looking for at any one of these levels, just so you know. I am still trading bear flags, but here is one of my favorite patterns. Again, my brain, my mentor told me a long time ago, think several moves in advance, but only trade based on market action. I'm not going to trade unless I see it, see the setup, place the trade. I'm looking for it to hit, then work its way back up, break back above, come around that 50, and then start to consolidate. Then that is one of my favorite squeeze setups because I risk a little bit and my reward is big. So I'm looking for this 8 to break over the 34. Come down to a major moving average. Hook back up to around that 50% mark, you know, our Fibonacci, our 38 to 61. We talk about it here in class. And then consolidate. That is one of my favorite squeezes. Now, that's an option. So what's another option? So now price breaks the orange, comes down to the green. Okay, big long-term moving average. I'm looking for the same thing. Bear flags, squeezes to the downside, unless it comes up to the 50% mark and gives me a squeeze like that. So my brain is thinking right now, squeeze setup. 8 cross the 21. That is a red flag for me. Because in the past, that usually leads to the blue now crossing the pink. I'm going to look for it to hit a long-term moving average, hook back up either into a bear flag or squeeze. But if it makes it to the midpoint and then consolidates in a squeeze, that's one of my favorite setups. Let's take it a step further. So price breaks down, it breaks through the green, That setup is off. Now what I'm looking for is a divergence into the squeeze. We talk about that. So if I get that divergence into the squeeze, and if you don't know what a divergence into the squeeze is, go back and check out my videos. That is a reversal pattern. So I can look at TW and project 2 or 3 months in the future. And I promise you, if you look for that next time in your charts, it's going to make a huge difference in your trading. This month, I'm giving away my TTM Squeeze Master Course for free. Anybody who gets my Options Elite course, and information is down below in the description, I'm going to give you my TTM Squeeze Masterclass specifically for free this month. All right, all that information is down below.